Ibanez are kicking 2025 off with a bang. They've just dropped a whole bunch of new models and colourways, and today I'm here at Brighton Electric Studios to take a closer look at them. Let's get into it. Ibanez are one of the few brands that have fans in both the metal space as well as the jazz space and everything in between. And this first series of guitars really kind of embodies that sentiment. This is the AZ series. They'll have you covered for heavy riffs as well as clean blues style licks. Let's have a look at what these new models have to offer. The AZ series are designed to be incredibly versatile instruments, and I think Ibanez have really achieved that with these models. They come in a bunch of different pickup configurations and finishes, but this is my pick of the bunch. So if we take a look at the guitar starting at the headstock, it comes with locking tuners, which is great for tuning stability. Moving on to the neck, it's a Jatoba fretboard with jumbo frets. And what I find incredibly impressive, considering that this is under £500, is the fact that they are stainless steel frets. So they're going to last you a long time, and I find them really responsive to play on too. Looking at the body, we've got a flame roasted top, and that sits on an alder body. The pickups, as I said, we've got 2 single coils and a humbucker in the bridge. I just love that combination. I feel like in a live setting, it really does have you covered across any tone you could really want to have. We also have a T106 tremolo bridge. This is fitted with 6 independent saddles, so you can really fine-tune your setup and make sure things like intonation are just as you want them. Okay, so we're now moving on to the RG line. Now, this series is tailored towards those heavier players that I mentioned earlier. You can expect to see things like 7 strings, fanned frets, pickups that are designed for those heavier riffs, super flat necks, which make it ideal for those faster players, and just striking looks that I think a lot of people will immediately think of when they think of the brand Ibanez. I must admit I'm not the heaviest of players, and so I'm probably not the target demographic for these instruments, but there are a lot of heavier players down at the shop, and they really do swear by this series. We'll often have heavy guitarists coming in to try them, and I know that they're very well thought of within the genre. So this is my pick of the bunch. This is from the new Standard series, and this is the RG 460DX in this cool Roadster metallic orange finish. These guitars feature Ibanez's Wizard 3 necks, which are super flat and nice and thin, which makes them ideal for those faster riffs. They also come with jumbo frets, and then moving down to the body, we've got a HSS pickup configuration, and those pickups are designed for super fast bass response, which makes them ideal for those chuggy riffs. We also have a nice low profile tremolo arm for those dive bombs and things like that, and I'm going to now attempt to do it justice with my attempt at a heavy riff. Let's have a listen. Okay, so moving on to what is probably my favourite line from Ibanez. This is the Artcore series. These guitars lean more into the blues and jazz world, and I actually own the John Scofield signature model, which I think is a great instrument and provides a lot of value, especially when you compare it to more expensive instruments out there. On my lap here, I've got the Artcore Expressionist. This one comes in 3 different colourways. This one is the dark brown sunburst, but there's also a really cool all black finish, new to 2025. So looking at the neck, we get 22 frets and it's a bound Mikasa ebony fretboard. You can see that we also get the Tree of Life inlay, which I know a lot of people love. You'll see that on the Tim Henson signature, and I think it looks really striking. So the Artcore Expressionist comes with these Super 80 pickups, which are well loved within the jazz community. They're super crisp and clear, especially for clean tones, and they even come with this quirky flying finger engraving. You're getting a quilted maple top, back and sides, and this is how it sounds. I wanted to show you this guitar too. So this is also from the Artcore family, but it's a slightly more budget-friendly version. So you're still getting great spec, you're getting gold hardware, a rosewood neck, some medium frets there, and the finish is my personal favourite feature. They're calling this a Moonstone Silver Flat Finish, and I think it looks awesome, especially comparing that gold to silver. So that was just a quick look at some of the new Ibanez guitars, but if you want to see the full range, then click the link in the description or come by the shop to try one for yourself.